Today we're going to be learning about how to divide two numbers written in decimal form. And the big key idea that we want to remember when we're dividing is the divisor, the number on the outside of the tent, needs to be a whole number. And if it's not, we need to move some place value around, either make both of the numbers greater or both of the numbers less than, so we can make that math easy as we do our division. Now, there are a lot of different rules or way that we go about doing all four operations with movement of the decimal point or not moving the decimal point if you're adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. And so make sure you check out the lessons link below because you want to make sure you are not just memorizing what to do. We want to understand why we're doing what we're doing so that it makes sense and so that that learning sticks. And so those lessons are linked below. We're going to do a few problems together and then make sure you stick around till the end so you can try our bonus question and see if you get it right. Let's go ahead and get into it. We are dividing decimals and we're going to find the quotient, and we want to remember to move the decimal so that the divisor is always a whole number. Okay, so division, part of what really messes kids up with division is kind of the order of how to write it and what number goes on the inside of the tent. So remember, it's always whatever the first term is, and I like to say it out loud. It kind of helps me. So here we have 21 divided by 3 5/10. So then I write it 21 divided by 3 5/10. Okay, so our directions reminded us that when we're dividing with decimals, the divisor cannot have a decimal. Okay, and right now where our decimals are lined up is 21. There's technically a decimal right and a 0 right there. So we're going to put that decimal point right here, and then now I'm going to move this one time out of the way so it's a whole number. So essentially I'm making it 10 times bigger. So I also need to make 21 10 times bigger. So I'm going to move the decimal point over as well. So let me erase that other one. Bing, it's going to erase everything. Whoops. Okay, so what we're really doing now is 210 divided by 35. Okay, we made each of them 10 times bigger, and that's how we got rid of our decimal point. 210 divided by 35. Okay, and then we just go ahead and simply do our division. And so we have 35. Now, with dividing multi-digit, I always like to kind of round or think of numbers that make sense when we're starting off. So we can think like, all right, 35 doesn't go into 21. If I'm thinking of like 30 and 200 or 3 and 20, okay, I know that 3 times 8 is 24. That would be too big. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, and this is 35, so maybe I should try 7 to start. And so I could guess and check over here on the side. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 3 is 24, so 245. Oh, that's too big. Okay, so then maybe now I'm going to try 6. Okay, so that's 30, 18, 21. Well, what do you know? It goes in perfectly 6 times 210, and so then that's my answer. We don't have to move decimals back and forth. If I made it 10 times bigger and I did it on both of them, then our answer works. The answer is 6, and you can check it if you want. 3.5 times 6. Okay, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21. I move my decimal out and back in 1, and then we have the same answer as what we started. 3.5 times 6 equals 21, so our answer is 6. And that's our answer to number 1. Let's go ahead and try number 2. Another thing when you're dividing with decimals is you want to think kind of logically about your numbers, right? If I did 4 divided by 1, I know that my answer would be 4. So I'm going to kind of keep that in the back of my head here as I go forward doing the division on this. So 4 and 32 hundredths is what goes on the inside of the tent, and then 1 and 2/10 is on the outside of the tent. I'm going to make everything 10 times bigger because the divisor needs to be a whole number. Okay, now that I move this once, I'm going to kind of lock in my decimal point. It goes right here. And then now I'm thinking, how many times does 12 go into 43? So I know that 12 times 3 is 36, and 12 times 4 would be too big, so let's start with that. Okay, 36. So 6, 4, 7. I'd have 7 left over. Again, you can count up, right? So I counted up 36. I added 4 would get me to 40, plus 3 more would get me to 43. So that was 7. Okay, or you can borrow, right? That's 3. 13 minus 6 is 7. Okay, so I have 7 left over, and I know that 12 can't fit into 7, so I drop in my 2. Okay, and then I know my times tables. I know that 6 times 12 is 72. Exactly. How nice. So my answer is 3 6/10. Okay, and then remember we're going to check if that's reasonable. Well, if I rounded that up, 3 6/10 would be 4. So that does seem pretty reasonable to me. And we can also go back and check your answer. So I'm going to do 3.6 times 1.2 and see if I get 4 32/100. So I have 12. That's going to be 7. I move my decimals out 2 times. Okay, then I have 6, 3, 2, 13, 4, and then I move my decimal back in 2 spaces, and I have 4 32/100. Yep. Okay, so I checked my work using multiplication to see if this division was correct, and so it was. Okay, so number 3 is going to be our bonus question. You try it. Okay, here's our bonus question. 3 91/100 divided by 1 7/10. So make sure to check your answer with multiplication. Think about what would be a reasonable answer if you were rounding, and go ahead and do your long division. The divisor needs to be a whole number. So if you're going to make it 10 times bigger, do it on both numbers. Make sure to leave your answer in the comments below. So today we learned how to divide 2 numbers written in decimal form, and hopefully you saw that once that divisor is a whole number, we simply just move the decimal point up and do our long division and find our answer. Now, if you want to make sure you understand all of the operations with decimals, like I mentioned in the beginning, check out those videos linked in the description. Thanks for learning with me today, and we'll see you on the next lesson. So today